Hello and welcome to Car Dealer Simulator. If you'd like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. Let's start a new game, and I'm going to show you exactly why this is extremely satisfying. I'm very much enjoying what they have currently shown here. And this, as far as I'm aware, was the actually is the prologue. You can play this yourself at any point. They're going to be coming out with a more advanced demo very, very soon. And as you can see right here, it says, you're just starting your career in Winston Springs as a novice car dealer. Your boss, Little Sam, has prepared a series of challenges to help you quickly implement the game's rules. You'll learn how to buy and refurbish cars, and negotiate and make profitable deals to succeed in the local market. Discover the ins and outs of the industry, win customers, and see how each decision shapes your reputation and future business opportunities. Have fun and good luck.
Hi, kid. Little Sam here. Are you already there? Because, you see, I'm a bit late for the company. I was stopped by some duties. But don't worry, I have a task for you to start with, and by the time you get settled, I'll be there. First, we have a fresh car to pick up from one of my, contractors. You don't have to worry about money. Everything is already settled. You're supposed to take the trailer and bring the car to the garage. Well, come on, there is no time to waste. Just come back carefully.
Alright, so all we need to do now is literally just get in the truck. Obviously, as you've seen right here, I already kind of know where to go to a certain degree, kind of. But yeah, I just thought I'd get a little bit of a head start on that. But what I very much enjoy about this game is it is, I would say, realistic enough, but not too realistic as in to make it unfun, if you know what I mean. Because obviously they could make it very, very realistic in regards to the towing, for example, because you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in just a moment. So obviously we have a parking mode right here. So what we're going to do is I'm obviously going to attach this to a tow winch. We need to do that, right? So I'm going to activate parking mode here. And then as you can see, when it turns green, that's when we are in the right position. So I'm just going to do this, park here, grab the tow winch, and just put that on the front. And then we're going to take this little thing here, extend the ramps, and as you can see, we are then going to be able to pull it. However, as you may or may not know, well, this is obviously, you need to be very, very precise. At least in my opinion. I think in real life you'd probably have to be quite precise with this, but because this is a game, they make it quite forgiving when it comes to towing, which I really very much appreciate, because otherwise the car is going to be falling off and it's going to be a very tedious experience. However, the way they've done it is very, very good, and you'll see exactly why. Boom, there it is. As you see. Did you see what happened right there? The car just kind of shimmied over a little bit, kind of just like, you know, teleported by a small distance, just to make sure it was in a straight line.
Kid, I almost forgot that I have another business for you. We have an appointment with a customer for today for one of our cars. The car is pitch perfect. In truth, everything is fine. But it has a small defect with the exhaust. Nothing big, a minor leak. But as luck would have it, we ran out of sealing tape. Fortunately, you'll be passing near the store, so I figured you'd get it done. I'll send you a few pennies on your Moby Cash. Come back soon, and we'll see each other outside the company.
And of course, there's also something that I forgot to do here. Yes, I forgot to actually retract the ramps. That is hilarious. I've actually forgotten to do that at least twice now. So let's just ignore that for the moment. And now I need to go into the store, as you can see right here, because we're going to need to, you know, some sealing tape. And you may be thinking, oh, well, surely there's not going to be any sealing tape needed right here. But no, no, no. We are a little bit of a shady individual. And we're going to be, well, using sealing tape instead of doing the proper thing, which is to repair it in a safe manner. And now we're just going to park in here. I'm just going to activate this little thing right now, and that should be pretty good. Alright, nice. And now we can just extend the ramps, and then we can pull it back out right there. technically that's not how it works. You know, you know what I mean. Pulling out and pulling in, no, that's not really going to work, right? But yeah. Anyway, so we're just going to do this, and then all I'm going to do is remove that. Thank you very much. Put that back. Take this.
Hi, kid. I tell you, the life of a boss is not so easy at all. I have to get a few more things done urgently, but since you went smoothly, why don't you take care of that exhaust yourself? It's easy. Find the leaks and just seal them with tape. Is this standard procedure? Sure it is. Such an exhaust will serve for years to come. When you have to go, I'll get back to you.
Yes, exactly. So now this is where we get to go into the car repair menu, and this is fantastic. Now bear in mind, obviously this is the prologue version of the game, so it's not going to be, you know, available to repair absolutely everything. So for example, look at this. I can literally select the front right stabilizer link. I can select the right suspension pin, front right wheel, and so on and so forth. There's a load of different things. Obviously, they're going to be increasing the detail that you're going to be able to do in this game. And otherwise, what we're going to need to do first is spray this. We need to spray this and try and find the leak. If we can. It seems like the leak is nowhere here. What about here? Seems like it's being a little bit, shall we say, evasive. Yes, a little bit evasive right here. And it seems like I'm not able to find it for some reason. Okay, I guess we're going to move it the other way around then. Ah, there it is. Nice, we found that one. Okay, now we can turn this around a little bit maybe. And maybe this is going to be a little bit easier. Maybe we can see from this side. Anything along here? Doesn't seem like it. Ah, there it is. Nice.
Well, splendid. A little more, and you will earn your first day's pay. I'm already on my way, but maybe in the meantime, you could take a couple of photos of this wagon from the trailer. It's important. Remember that on these photos will depend how quickly we will be able to find a deer for this wreck. I mean, customer for this god. And one more thing. The previous owner said that the car he is handing over is washed. I hope he kept his word, otherwise you have to deal with it. Photos of a dirty car will not be of much use.
Exactly. And so we're going to need to do some car washing right now. So here we go. Now this is obviously, this is going to be exciting. Okay. I mean, or shall we say, maybe not so much exciting, but as satisfying. It's going to be very, very satisfying right here. So we have a radial menu. You can apply water or foam. We're obviously going to be applying foam first. And we are going to be applying this like so. And as you can see, oh yeah, look at how nice and satisfying this is. Oh yes, this is exactly what we want. And if you just want to do a relaxing time, and or if you want to do this in the fastest time possible, then obviously you could do that too. But I personally feel like this really makes a significant amount of difference to the satisfaction level, you know, how much you're really being able to do here. And it's just wonderful. It's just very, very fun. And there we go. And now we can rinse off the water. Oh, shall we say rinse off the foam with water? And that's exactly what we're going to do. And then boom, look at this. You can also apply wax and polish and all that stuff. But that is a little bit later on. That is with the next car that we have to deal with. And yeah, personally, I like this kind of thing a great deal. I have actually been looking for a game like that. There are quite a few games that actually try to do the whole car dealer thing, but I feel like this one has gotten the closest to what I personally think would be a fun way to do it. Obviously, that's not taking anything away from the other games. I'm just saying that this is kind of more my style, as it were. So, very much enjoy that. And there we go. We're done. Look at that. Wonderful. And now we can take this and we can go and park the car in the marked position over here. Yes, indeed. And there we are. And now what we want to do is we want to take a picture of this thing. Yes, we want to take a picture of this thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move out here. Going to take a picture like this. Done. That's 4 of the spots that we need to capture. I'll take another picture like this. And there you go. We have 6, and then just 1 more. And that should be good. There you are. 3 pictures.
Well, kid, I didn't know you were so artistic. Don't worry about putting up an offer. I have your photos, and I'll finish it. After all, it can't be that you're harping on your own here. I'll take care of the sale of this wagon, and you're off for today. Get some rest, because you have a lot of work ahead of you tomorrow, and I won't have as much time for you as I did today. Hi, kid. My business is a bit of a slump, but I know you can handle it without me. Today, I'd like you to find a profitable sale offer on your own, buy a car, prepare it, put an ad, and sell it. I'm sending you some money on Moby Cash. Just don't spend it all on beers. I'll get back to you this afternoon and see how you did.
Alright, so he gave us $12,000, and we are now going to spend it on something. Yes, okay, so now what we can do is we can literally enter the model here. We can just, I don't even know what to call it. Well, let's not do that. Okay, let's search for a muscle car. What does that do? That is 28,000, as you can see right there. That is 28,000. That is very expensive. What about a pickup? That is 32,000. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Okay, well, what about a coupe then? That's 20,000. Okay, a sedan. The sedan's probably going to be the one. Here we go. 1 day left. 6,900. All right. Yep, that sounds about right to me. Let's schedule a meeting. And that is where we're going to go. And we're going to try to haggle them down. That's the point. We have to haggle them down as best as we can here. And so I'm going to take my little truck, my little tow truck, over to that position. And as far as I can tell, the location of the buyer is randomized, and as well as the location of the repairs that needed to be done as well. So I actually very much appreciate that. That increases replayability if you want to replay, and so on and so forth. So, very nice. Aha! Hello, Arthur. He says, hello, remember that the price of the car is 6,900. Well, actually, the price of the car is 1,500. You're kidding, right? The price is 6,900, and I won't change it. Okay, I'm gonna say, what about 5,500 then? Okay, how about 6,700? 6,700, really? 6,700? Yeah, sure. He gave me $200 off. That is really not very good. Oh well, never mind. Okay, technically I can, I think I can actually, take this car as it is. I think I could probably just take it, but yeah, we're just gonna do this the standard way. Let's just do this the standard way, you know. Follow protocol to a certain degree. And there we go. Very nice, very nice. Extend the ramp. Pull it. And there we have it. Very nice. And take the ramps back. Put that back. And there we go. Alright, let's head on over. And now this is where we get some pretty cool stuff going on. Because this is where you're mostly, in my opinion at least, when the game is a little bit more fleshed out. Because obviously they're going to be coming out with a demo that is going to have much more, you know, much more to do in it. And it's going to be much more detailed. I can imagine this is going to be extremely, extremely enjoyable. It already is, of course. So, yeah. Anyway, you can upgrade stuff, as you can see right here. We can upgrade our car wash. We have a waxing mode and a polishing mode now available from this. I'm going to assume that might cost money when you do it, or maybe it's just reputation that it's locked by or something like that. I'm not entirely sure, but what we're going to do is we're now going to just place this roundabout here. And let me just make sure I'm doing this correctly, because we don't really want to get ourselves in trouble by crashing the truck. Even though there is a very, very nice reset car system, by the way. Don't ask me how I know that. I did not crash this truck beforehand in my own time. I definitely did. So, yes, indeed, indeed. Anyway, let's just retract the ramps. Drive this over here. I'm a very good driver, by the way. I have no problems with driving whatsoever. Extremely, extremely good driver, so we should be absolutely... Yes, so we're good, we're absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. That was a very safe driving right there. Okay, so, yeah, otherwise, we have this, and we are going to be applying the foam once again. And I absolutely love this part because I really love seeing a completely, utterly dirty car becoming an extremely shiny, polished experience. And everyone loves that. I love it. Everyone loves it, right? Yeah. You do too, right? Yeah, I'm sure you do. And this is just super, super fun. Okay, so now we're going to rinse it off with water. And I can do this very, very quickly as well, mostly because I worked for 27 years as a car wash assistant. And let me just tell you, this was my favorite part, basically. Favorite part, using the pressure washer. One of the greatest things that you can do is just watching that grime just come off and absolutely having a great time. It's really, really fantastic. And there it is. Okay, and now, technically, obviously, we're going to be waxing this now. You know, because, let's face it, we can't wait for it to dry or anything like that. And generally, we have to make sure that this is done appropriately. You could see on the left side of the screen, by the way, how far along you are with the waxing and the washing and all of that stuff. So generally, you don't really need to worry too much about, well, knowing when you're close to being completed. And we're going to be doing, we're doing the polishing now. There we go. We're doing the polishing now. There we are. Fantastic. Yes, there we go. Just a nice little spray here and there. And then we're going to have to repair this car. And you may be thinking, okay, well, what do you have to repair about this car? Well, I don't know whether you've noticed, but there's actually quite a lot of rust along the wheelbase. Yes, along the wheelbase. So you can see here, we're now going to be moving on over. Yes, bodywork repairs. Okay, here we go. So, first of all, let's do this. Repair. This is actually not what I wanted to do. This is not the right place. Okay, what we want to do is this. So now that we have the tool, what we're going to do is, well, we're going to sandpaper this off. Yes, we're going to sandpaper the rust off. Now, we have to be a little bit careful here, because obviously sandpapering is going to remove the paint. However, we are going to fix that later on, so don't worry too much if we are a little bit too rough. But we need to make sure that all of the rust is gone, so that that doesn't come through the new paint job, because we are going to be doing that later. So we could basically just do a nice little bit here. Just get rid of all of that. We can maybe do this. Can I do this as well? No, it doesn't seem like I can actually get rid of the rust on the number plate, which is a little bit unfortunate, actually. I was kind of hoping we would be able to do that, but no such luck. So we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. And there we have it. Fantastic. Very good. I think that is it, at least. There we are. And now we can just apply putty with the spatula. So this basically allows us to now do this, which is, you know, just kind of, ooh, you know, it's one of those. It's one of those. It's a very quick and easy way of fixing certain visual effects in car detailing, and this is probably not something you want to do most of the time, but it's okay. It can be used, you know, relatively decently. It just very much depends on what kind of damage it is, but generally rust and so on and so forth, yeah, it's a little bit difficult to deal with sometimes. But yeah, anyway, let's just make sure that this is all This is all nicely done. There we go. Now we can finish it with putty sandpaper. And that's going to smooth out all the wonderful edges right there. Can just smooth out all of that. There we go. Smooth out all of this. And there we have it. Very nice. And, well, you'll see what happens when we get the spray paint out. The spray paint is going to be a fantastic, fantastic difference. And you'll see exactly what I mean. It's actually quite staggering how good it actually looks. And now we can paint it. There we go. Now we can paint it. So we'll get the spray paint out. And as you can see, look at this. Oh, look at it. It looks completely new. Oh, yes. It looks completely new. And this is... this is a very cheap way of repairing a car and indeed removing rust from it. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But it looks good, don't you think? I think it looks good, but yeah, definitely a little bit shady, you know, a little bit shady, but that is obviously the, you know, part of the point of the game. There's going to be more shady stuff that will be added later on as well. And I personally enjoy that. I think that's quite fun. And there we have it. Very nice. Done. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do that. There we are. Okay, drive the repaired car to the gas station. And look how cool it looks. It looks great. It's looking really, really good right now. Apart from the number plates, of course. The number plate is a little bit worse for wear. It definitely betrays the car's age a little bit. Funnily enough, this car, as far as I'm aware, only has about 15,000 miles on it, which is kind of staggering, if you think about it. And we're just going to go here. And we're going to fuel the car up to full. So we're just going to take this out. We've got to remove the cap, of course. Put that in there. And then we're going to interact with this. And now you can do this manually if you want to, by the way. So if you want to, you could do this and you can just pump the fuel. I'm holding down the button right now. And then you could see the little meter going up. Or you can flick the auto fill switch on and then you could just press this once. And then immediately it's going to go to what you can do. And then that's it. That's all you need to do. So not really super difficult or anything like that. And personally... I like the attention to making the player's experience not annoying, because obviously if you need to fill something up to full, right, you obviously want to make sure that you do it precisely enough, and so the autofill is obviously the greatest way to do that. However, if you want to do it manually, then it is going to be a little bit, you know, a little bit finicky potentially. But you can do it manually. They do allow you to do that. So it is very much up to you. Okay, so we're just going to place this around about here. And then we have to take a couple of pictures. And we're going to take them from all angles. There we go. Let's take it from here. Let's take it from here. Perfect. And then we will take it from the back. Perfect. Oh, yeah. There we go. That is fantastic. Love it. Love it. And this is going to look great on the website as well. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. So we can go to the ads. We can add a new advertisement. Then we can choose the make of the car. Then we can add the images that we took earlier, as you can see right there. And then we can literally put whatever we want in terms of its technical condition. It's excellent visual condition, and the market price, the market value is $6,500, but we paid $6,700 for it. So I'm going to be saying that this is worth, I don't know. I mean, how much did we really spend on this? Probably like $100 or something like that, right? I don't know, maybe a little bit more than that. Let's say that it's like, I don't know, $9,495. There's no way anyone is going to say anything about this. Or maybe they will, because there's already someone there. Hi, I'm interested in your offer. Let's meet. I'm sending you my PIN. Hello there, sir. All right. Yeah. Okay. So his offer is 6,668. Okay. Let's give him. Let's do a counter offer. Okay. I would like to get at least 7,500 for this. So let's make him. Let's make him pay 8,000 potentially. 7,000. All right. That's pretty good. What about if I lower that to 7,400? 7,300. Okay, I'm going to accept that. That sounds pretty good to me. There we go.
I knew, Young, that you were up to it. I hope you're happy with the amount you've earned. It looks like I won't be in the workshop for a long time, so we'll have to make an arrangement that it's your salary and contribution to the next cars. But hey, just think what prospects this gives. If you get it right, you'll still beat me out of this business. Ha ha ha.
And there you go. That is it. Congratulations, you've completed the Car Dealer Simulator Prologue. Thank you for your time. We'd be very grateful if you could share your opinion in the comments section. Your support motivates us to continue our work. If you liked what you saw, please add the full version of the game to your wish list so you can catch the release and important updates. See you in the full version. Well, you heard them. And so, as you can see right here, more car models, expanded repair mechanics, random events, company progression, and shady practices. And basically, you're literally going all the way to the bottom. You are starting at the bottom, and then you will rise as far as possible, and you might even be able to gain your very own car dealership in the end. I personally think that that is extremely cool and very, very satisfying. I love these kinds of games, and as far as I'm aware, these are the same people that made Gas Station Simulator. I could be wrong about that, but I think they are. I think this is the same. These are the same people, and I actually really enjoyed that game as well. So, no doubt, that's the reason. They have a good pedigree. Anyway, there's a link in the description if you want to do that. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.